Well, good morning. Today we are heading out to buy another boat. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, 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 Sherry, you already have a boat. Why don't you leave some boats for the other people? And to that I say, no, I need another one. Well, everybody needs two boats. You have to have a boat to get ashore. So we're going to buy a tender today and an outboard to go with it. Now you could buy a boat, a rowboat. You can buy a hard boat, an inflatable boat. I'm going to buy an inflatable with an outboard, which is, if you don't know, it's the engine that goes on the back so you don't have to row the boat, because I am old and my elbows hurt and I don't want to have to row unless I have to. I spent all last year in Mexico kayaking and rowing and gave myself really bad tennis elbow. It's just getting better, so no, not for me. Not older people. I'm pretty sure all have outboards, so that's what we're going to shop for. So I just want to break into this introduction really quickly to say that this isn't just for new people. I actually just finished the full tutorial with the saleswoman, and it not only does she tell you how to use the inflatable tender and the outboard, but she gives great instruction on that, but she also has a lot of really cool tips. So you may have bought yours used, and if you didn't get the tutorial, it's really, I think, a really great watch, because you may have bought your boat used and think that you know that you're using it properly. Maybe you're not, I don't know, but I would give it a watch. It's it's definitely worth it. This,
Yeah, so that should be hooked to you somewhere.
okay.
So if you fall out of the boat, when you pull this out, the motor stops.
Okay.
And then you won't have to go swimming for it. Okay. But it won't start without this one being in the stop switch. So there's two ways to stop this engine. You can either pull out the boat and pull it, or you can just press on the stop button. So before we even start using this motor, we have to decide whether we're going to use this tank or that tank.
This one is
a portable tank.
Oh, okay.
So if you're going long distances, it's preferable to use that one so you don't have to try to fill this one as you're in the boat.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you do select this tank, you see this little picture here? I'm just going to move it off to the side here.
Yeah.
So it says portable tank, top tank, and fuel shut off. So if we line this back up, you're going to see a little lever there. So right now we have it on the portable tank. So when you're done for the day and you're not going to be using it for the rest of the day, I would put to the fuel shut off and let it run out of fuel. And you're ready to go for the next day. Okay?
Okay.
If you're going to be there and you're going to start it and stop it, you don't need to.
How much does this weigh about?
With the gas, it weighs about 63 pounds.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty heavy.
So once you've selected which tank you're going to use, if you use this top one, for the first start of the day, you have to open up the hood. So inside here, there's a little primer bulb. So you just push on the primer bulb until it gets hard. You'll feel fuel going through it.
Right here? Okay.
Just a thumb press.
Okay.
Before you start. Okay. So that's your primer bulb for this tank. Now if you use that tank, the primer bulb is on the line. So if you want to use this one.
Oh, the bulb.
Yeah. This line will tell you which way to connect it. So right now there's a picture for the fuel tank.
Okay.
And a picture for the arrow.
Okay.
So the arrow says the gas goes that way.
Okay.
That way.
Okay.
And for your first start of the day, because this line is completely empty, hold the primer bulb where the arrow goes on the up and start squeezing.
Okay.
Okay, until it feels hard.
And then you hook it up, then you hook it in.
No, you hook in the tank first.
First,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you don't want to squeeze it with air.
Okay.
So here, I'll show you.
Okay.
So if you're going to use the this tank here, so you're going to take this switch and move it all the way over to this side.
To the left.
Right.
Okay.
You're going to take this line, there's an arrow.
Okay.
You're going to open up this dust cover. and you're going to plug this line in, like so. Oops, other way.
Okay.
That's the right way.
Okay. So the metal part to the left.
Just until it clicks.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to take this end, and you're going to do the same thing to this side. Again, until it clicks.
Okay.
Okay, then you're going to open up the vent.
Okay.
So same thing with that one, you have to open up the vent. Otherwise it's not going to...
Okay, where's the vent on this one?
The vent is up here. This is the vent. Right?
Oh.
There's a closed and an open.
Right. Awesome.
So you're going to do this. You're going to take it this, with the arrow going up, and start squeezing
Okay.
until it gets hard. So once you do that, you're ready to start the motor. So your first start of the day, you're going to pull out the choke.
Okay.
You're going to make sure that this motor is in neutral. So this is neutral.
Okay.
That's forward.
Neutral.
Neutral straight up and
Forward.
down.
Okay. And then you have reverse as well
Yeah,
with this?
and you have reverse as well.
Okay.
Reverse is a little hard to get to.
But you
because
always
there's no
started
water
in
pressure.
neutral.
Always start in neutral.
Okay.
You know you're in neutral because this will be for free pulling. If it's in forward,
Oh,
locked.
okay.
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 And if it starts ratcheting on you, it means you're not quite in neutral.
Okay.
The other one you have to do is you have to move your throttle position to the, see this orange arrow here? Move the orange arrow, line up with a notch.
Okay. Orange
Okay.
arrow, line up with a notch. Okay.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to give this a couple of pulls, and it'll start for you.
Okay.
Once it starts, push the choke in,
Okay.
put it down to a low idle.
Okay.
Make sure you see water coming out the bottom.
Okay.
Once it's idling for about 10 minutes.
And I use this to like rev it up when
this
it's
is
going?
the throttle, so this revs it up.
Okay.
So on this engine here, you have a break-in procedure.
Okay.
So the first hour, you don't want to go over half throttle. So just vary between, this is about half. So that's
Of any time you're using it or just the first time?
just the first hour.
Just the first hour of using the engine in the first, okay.
Yeah. So vary it between, speeds. Every 20 minutes, change the speed.
Okay, so don't.
Don't hold it one speed for an hour.
Okay,
But
so.
don't go over half throttle.
Okay,
So 50%.
okay.
The next 10 hours of the break-in, you can use it at any speed, just don't hold it one speed all day long.
Mm-hmm.
So every hour or so, change your speed.
Okay.
Right? If you're out there for that long.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's pretty much how you start the engine.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to show you a few features.
Okay.
So this little lever here
Okay.
is your friction for your steering.
Okay.
Okay, so the more that you tighten it, so you tighten it all the way,
Mm-hmm.
the tighter this will go, right? So we don't want to sit here and spin it too much because you only need about a quarter turn to kind of set your friction. Okay?
Okay.
Now for the throttle position, if you're going fishing, some fishermen like to hold it at a slow speed. So what they do is they set at speed and then they tighten this friction.
Okay.
So what that does is it keeps this from turning.
Mm.
So then you're holding at one speed.
Okay.
So for the guys that, they're fishing away, they're putting along, they just want to hold in the straight line, so they'll tighten that up, and they'll let go of the motor.
Okay.
But don't do it at high speed.
No. I'll probably be going pretty low speeds just to begin
Yeah,
with.
so because if you fall out the boat, then you're going to be in trouble. Okay.
And that's
So-
what this is for though, right? So that if you
That's
do,
right.
right? So, okay.
But if they're fishing, they usually go slow speeds and they don't have attachment because they're moving around the boat.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. And then
okay,
this is the oil?
so this is where the oil dipstick is and where we fill the oil. This
Okay.
little sight window just tells you that there's oil in there. It doesn't tell you what the level is.
Okay.
We have this fully filled with oil now, so it's ready to go.
Okay. How often do you change the oil in these?
For this motor, after your 10 hours and before you hit 20 is the first oil change. After that, it's once a year or every 20 hours.
Okay.
So for most people, it's once a year.
Okay. And about how much oil does it take with
It
each
takes
change?
0.6 of a liter.
So,
This is a 1 liter bottle, and
Right.
it takes 600 mils. So there's markings on here.
okay.
Or you can bring it into us and we'll.
Yeah, I'll be in Ontario, so yeah, that's why I was
If you're
like,
in Ontario and you want to pick up some oil, make sure that it says FC-W.
FC.
W30.
okay, FC.
So it is marked right on the motor here. how much oil it takes
Oh, perfect.
and the grade.
Awesome.
Okay. The other thing this one also has is gear oil. So that also needs to be changed.
Gear oil.
That's the oil that's down here.
Okay.
Okay. So in order to change the oil down there, you push a bucket underneath. You undo this plug first.
Okay.
And make sure that there's no water coming out.
Okay.
And then the top plug, so not the one that says wash, but the other plug. Undo that one, that's your vacuum plug, and then all the oil will kind of slowly drip down. Once it finishes dripping down, you're going to take a new bottle of oil, and if you want to make your life simple, you buy a pump so you can pump it in. Put it on the bottom hole, and pump until it comes out the top hole. Once it comes out the top hole, put your screw back in the top hole, pull the bottle away, and put your bottom screw in, and you're done. Okay? So to do your engine oil under here,
Oh, sorry.
if you put your finger in there, you're going to feel a rubber sleeve. There's a bolt under there to release the engine oil.
In here.
Yep.
Okay. And you so you unscrew it with something.
Yeah, with a socket.
With a socket. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the bolt because you can feel the rubber sleeve in there.
All right.
In case you're looking for it. Okay.
Okay.
And of course the water comes spewing out of here when it's cooling.
Okay.
So we always want to make sure we see water coming out.
Okay.
That tells you the engine's cooling and that nothing's blocking the cooling process.
Perfect.
So it draws water from these grates on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So if it gets plugged with weeds and whatnot, it'll stop cooling.
Oh, okay. So just always to pull it up and make sure.
Yeah, so just pull up the engine, make sure there's no gunk and whatever weeds, and hopefully you'll get going again.
Nice.
Okay. But we always want to make sure that the engine's cooling, otherwise we're going to have...
Okay, and what is the most common thing that goes if it doesn't start or something? What would be the most common problem?
Hopefully if it's not starting, someone didn't lay it on the wrong side.
Oh,
so in order to transport, you want to transport with a tiller handle this way, and then lay the engine down on the tiller side.
Lay it down on the tiller side.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. If you always do that, you won't have oil going the wrong way, and you'll be able to start it.
Okay.
If for whatever reason it goes on the wrong way, it might be easier to call us and we'll tell you what to do.
Okay. And then how about spark plugs? Do you have to replace those very often?
Spark plugs on 4-horse, 4 strokes. They don't really need to be replaced for about 100 hours.
Okay.
If you didn't lay the motor down the wrong way.
Right. And where are they?
There's only one spark plug on this motor. It's sitting right there.
Okay.
So there's the boot for it. You pull the boot out and there's a spark plug in there.
Okay. And then the parts, where do you get those usually? Just at a
Yamaha dealer.
Oh, Yamaha. Okay.
Yes, I'm just going to go through some simple things.
Okay.
So this is your fuel tank.
Right.
If you have any issues where someone has vandalized this and you can't get it started, it does come with an emergency pull rope, but you have to undo these 3 bolts to get the flywheel off, and then wind that rope around the flywheel and give it a pull, and you can get it home and get it fixed. Chance of that happening is pretty slim, but I still have to tell you how to use it. Okay, so the other thing is if you want to attach this motor to your boat so it doesn't walk away, that's why they give you a little ring so you can add a cable to go to your boat.
Okay. And that's where you put like the lock or whatever to lock it up.
Yeah.
That was my next question.
You can do 3 things. Some people use a cable to the boat because the boat also has an eye there that you can wrap the cable to it. Other people have just lined up these things and put a padlock on there. So really all we're trying to do is...
Oh, so you just kind of just make it more difficult for them.
Exactly. We're slowing them down.
Because if they really want to take it,
if they really want to take it, there's no way you're going to prevent that.
Yeah.
But what we can do is slow them down. So if they don't go to a motor that doesn't have it on there, they'll take that instead.
Yeah. I was watching a couple videos and they were some people even like scrape them up and make them look old. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
No, it's better to, just prevent them from even taking it. And that's... If you're going to walk away from the boat, you want to take your keys with you so you don't have somebody joyriding with your boat while you have lunch.
Right. Where's the... this is the key.
Yeah, that's the stop switch. It's not in there. It won't start.
Oh, so I take this off when I leave the boat?
When you leave the boat.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to leave the boat and you can't see it, right?
Right.
You don't want some kids to come and jump in your boat.
So how do you take it off? It just pops off?
It.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Yeah. Okay. One-handed. There we go.
Okay, so to tilt the motor up, and of course the other position is the beaching position.
Okay, and those just, it's easy. Do you have to pull a lever or anything? Is this
the lever is the release to bring it back down.
Okay.
To pull it up, you just
pull it up until you want.
Okay, so to get it back down, you kind of pull up on it again.
Right.
And then you...
And it was that one, okay.
And then you release the lever here. So I'm on the wrong side.
Okay.
So what you do is you lift up, motor up a little bit, and then you release on the lever. Why isn't this releasing? There we go.
Okay.
And it just comes down into a lock position.
Okay.
Pretty simple. You don't really need to play with a trim angle just because it's a small boat and a small motor. But for some guys that,
Oh, this is this.
yeah, that's the trim angle.
Okay.
So the more you trim your motor out, the more the bow wants to go up and you lose your speed. So you just want to keep that bow down.
Okay.
Unless you have a lot of heavy stuff in there, then you might lift it into the second hole. But
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to do that. There's some other guys out there that load their boats full and you have to change. Okay, so back to the numbers. So you see all these bows are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Yep.
That's your inflation order.
Okay.
It's not so that they can number the valves for you.
Okay.
You know how many you have.
See, that's where you start
But
with
that's
1.
your inflation. So you inflate 1 first, then 2, then 3, then 4,
Then 5. Okay.
So when you release the air out of it, you always release it off of number 5, and then number 4, and then the rest, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Whatever you're standing
5,
on.
4. Okay. And then it.
So they give you a hand pump.
Okay. Okay.
So for the pressure on these, it's all marked. I know there's no pressure gauge on this one, but it's kind of by feel. So this is 4 pounds.
Okay.
The floor you want to pump as hard as this pump will go, and that gives you the pressure. This is the premium one because it's made so you can dial in the pressure, plug it in there, and it'll stop when it gets there. So you do no work whatsoever.
Oh, okay, okay. And what was I just going to say? How does it run off of, like...
Battery. Just hook it to your car battery. For most people around here, it's got the alligator clips that just go onto the post.
Oh, okay.
Alligator clips that go on the post.
Right.
And the other way is it also has a socket.
Okay.
So if you're at a lake where you're not by your sailboat, you're going boating, you can put the socket into your car.
Okay, yeah.
That way. Or if your boat has a 12-volt socket source, you can do that.
So we've got everything loaded in the van. Woo. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.